Oh, my mic was muted. Yay! Now I have to say everything I just said all over again. Um, last 20 minutes trying to get audio shit in OBS to work because you know this can never be simple, can it? Um, like I can't hear my alerts right now. If you send me a super chat or something and I don't see it, I'm really sorry in advance. And I also wanted to like play music. Um or like I wanted to figure out how to play music or something, but again, the audio in OBS makes no fucking sense. So, I that is not happening either. So, I think I'm actually going to have to take a separate day to sit down and spend 2 hours figuring this shit out because that's just what my life is now, apparently. So, anyway, hello. I am here, as you can see, with some hairstyle shit. Um, I have been asking y'all which ones you want me to do, and then I replicate them. I'm gonna do another octoling, another inkling, at least. These two I was gonna do like miscellaneous stuff, like a urchin um or like fish, whatever the fuck. But for now, let's do another octoling. Um, uh, yeah. Hi, Mad. Oh, hello, Madtex. What's up? Nice to see you, Pookie. Anyway, yeah. Other than my issues with OBS, I'm doing good. There's also a thunderstorm outside right now, which is fucking awesome. So if you hear weird boom through my mic, because my mic is pretty sensitive, yeah, that's what that is. Anyway, um, okay, I am going to continue with my hairstyles. We're gonna do another octoling. Which one should I do? Literally any octoling hairstyle you can think of. Like even like the rival octoling or something. Like please tell me what you're thinking. What do we want to do? Have I been making out lately? I mean I did kind of say I've been like really fucking depressed and it's just been a really stressful my health physically and mentally has not been great. I've only just like the other day started to like really bounce back. um but you know, I just needed to take some time to take care of myself because like, you know, you just keep going and going and going and then your body's like, hey, so fuck you, I'm actually going to shut down because if you won't take care of me I will. So that's how that's been going. 8 or Shiver? Agent 8. Okay, we have two votes for Agent 8. Or Shiver and Marina. A Raider's hairstyle. Marina old tentacle style. Oh, that's pretty specific. Or Shiver. Okay, so we have 2 votes for 8, 2 votes for Raiders. Or 3 votes for Raiders. Okay, I guess we're gonna do a Raiders hairstyle. Which would actually be really fun. Cause oh, what if I did the Decora hairstyle? Oh, maybe. Hold on. Let me look at. Let me look it up. Let me see what our options are. Looking this up. This picture is pretty low quality. Or is that just my browser being weird? Open. Wow, why is the picture so fucking small? Bruh, I can't see shit. Why are these? Oh, because they're from Instagram. Wow, fuck me. Why aren't there any actual like trying to find a good picture of this, sorry. I don't know why finding pictures of this shit is like so fucking hard. I could find like good pictures of them all individually, not as like a group. Whatever. This is like okay. Where? y'all gonna have to bear with me. I cannot find it. I did. Okay, I'll just grab them all individually because because fuck me, I guess. Okay. Why is it so fucking small, bro? Why? Why do I have to open this image in a new tab and then copy the image and then put it in Clip Studio? Oh my god. So there's this one and then this one and what else? Okay, probably nobody will want that one, I don't think. There's like another one that's oh, the cables. Oh, the cables are good. Why are these all from Reddit? Like they're all then this one, it's lower quality. What the fuck ever. Okay, so there is one more Octoling hairstyle, but it's like really simple. I don't think anybody cares. Let me check the chat because the what do y'all mean by the kelp hair? I don't know which one y'all are talking about when y'all mean kelp hair, but I think my body said fuck you because I cut my foot really bad. Now I can't. What? You can't walk? That's man, that sucks. Oh, thank you, Twa. Hope you feel better. It was on Twitter with all this time. I don't know, man. I just work here. What is the kelp, like, what are you talking about with the kelp hairstyle? Also, what is this? They didn't show this one. I don't think, did they show this one anywhere? I don't remember. Or this one either. I don't remember seeing, or no, this is the Decoro, never mind. But this one, I don't remember seeing that one or this one specifically. This one I do not remember. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Hey Caitlin! What's up? Nice to see you. Alright, I given up on, if y'all want to let me know what the fuck the kelp hair, which hairstyle's the kelp hairstyle, that's the one that y'all seem interested in. The first one? What do you mean by the first one? Like first as in the first in the list, or like here, let me, here, there's this. What do you mean the first one? I don't know what you mean by the first one. Here. Just here. Top left, top right, bottom. Top left? Okay, so the one where there are like buckets on their head. Why don't you just say that? Why don't you just tell me that there are like buckets on their head? That would make it so much easier. Also, why? I mean, I feel like that one's not as interesting, honestly. But like I feel like that one isn't very detailed, to be honest. Like I feel like they wouldn't learn a whole lot from me doing that. But here, you know what? I'll compromise. I'll do like something to the side that will quickly demonstrate like how you would draw this. But oh, thank you, Medtex. I don't know if the super chat's gonna fire, but but thank you. Love you too, dude. I Medtex is truly wonderful friend, wonderful creator. Go sub to her. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I talked over the alert. Like, literally, I cannot hear my alerts. Like, I cannot, no matter what I do with OBS, I cannot hear them. So I apologize for that. Top left in the icons. What? But like, there isn't an example of this one. Like, I'm confused, bro, because like, it's that was there ever an example of this shown? Remember, stream latency makes giving specific context extremely important for streamers to have any idea of what you're talking about. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Um, uh, but I am confused though because I don't remember ever seeing a Okay, then I'll try to find it. Then I never saw it, but um, Splatoon Raiders, Octoling hairstyles. Um. Yeah, I ain't seeing this shit, bro. Like, I have never seen that hairstyle revealed publicly. On Twitter? Okay. Uh, um... Okay. Fucking... okay. My brain is like short-circuiting. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I see the... Oh, I see. This one. Okay. It's okay. So I know what y'all are talking about now. Y'all are talking about this in the corner, right? This thing. This thing. This is not the greatest reference in the world, but, you know, I went to the trouble to find it, so... Yes, the Decora, honestly, is really tempting to do. For this, like, I want to draw it at some point. Honestly, the only reason I'm not choosing it right now is because there's, like, too many details that would, like, stray from the point of me trying to show how to draw hair, but, yeah, it's, yeah, this is the one, okay. It's, why are y'all so specific? Like, y'all are, like, even more, like, entrenched in this, in all of this than I am these days. But yes, very cute hairstyle. Okay, I'll try to do that. And I mean, it might be fun, you know, since, like, this isn't the greatest, again, this isn't the greatest reference in the world, so, like, I can kind of come up with my own interpretation here. And, like, actually, the more I think about it, this is pretty cool, because we haven't seen any splat style art of this hairstyle, like, at all. So that would be pretty fun to try to do my interpretation of. So, yeah. Also, these are, these are all really small, so I'm gonna try to scale all of this. Because the brushes were appearing... Oh, fuck. I have way too many layers that make no sense. I'm gonna enlarge these. Just... Normally you don't want to do this, but, the brushes were appearing, like, much bigger than they should have. So I'm just gonna fix that really quick so that the brushes appear better. Sorry. Okay. Where's the... Let me move that. Where's the one I'm looking for? Hello? Why is this in this layer? Fucking kill me. Okay. Okay. Let me just... Okay, whatever. It looks messy, but who fucking cares? Let me... That'll make this a bit easier. Okay. Alright, so let's get to sketching this. Um, okay, so like, hmm, I can't really tell if it like, actually, I think I might, I think I might actually need like the icon to tell me like more of how this hairstyle works. And of course I can't find a fucking actually high quality picture. Um, okay, so okay, that gives me a better idea of like what the like silhouette kind of looks like. All right. So it like kind of actually this is kind of at the same angle as what I'm drawing, so that actually kind of helps. Actually, it's like almost the exact same angle. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that makes this a little too easy, but it's whatever. It's fine. All the hairstyles are like so so cute. Like genuinely, like I can't pick out one that I think would be the fan favorite because like there are a couple that people like more than others, but there's like so many good ones. um, you said you're using Clip Studio. Yeah, this is Clip Studio. I had to sacrifice Clip Studio on my channel because Love in Deep Space takes up too much thing. Oh my god. That is so fucking funny. It's funny. I was just watching like some like Love and Deep Space like memes. I've never played the game, but I find it very funny to like watch people play it and like goon over it and like make fun of it. It's so funny. So funny to me. Um Deadfish hair tutorial. You know, Deadfish, I am biased towards Deadfish. Deadfish is my favorite. I think my favorite character in the whole franchise. So maybe I would do anything for Silas. I Silas is probably I can see why he's like the favorite for sure. I think I haven't played the game, but I think Raphael would be my favorite. But it's I don't know, it's a close tie with Silas. Again though, none of them are really my type. Like they're too straight for me. They all I'm a gay bitch. But still. Yeah, that's probably what I like what my preference would be if I actually played the game, but I'm not going to because I'm too lazy and to actually commit to any games other than Splatoon and Tomodachi Life. Mm. It does. It's not always a Gooner game. It does have a really good. No, 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 no. That's something I know. Like I have seen. I've watched video essays on like how good the story and character development is. Like absolutely not discrediting that. It's really good. Um. Okay, the back of the hair is kind of where it gets hard to tell what's going on, but so I think this should be moved. Yeah, that looks better. How is this even working? Is this like a braid or like what? Hmm. I can't really. Is it like how many strands are here? Are there like 2 or I don't know. um I'm just gonna I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna try to imitate what I see. Mm, yeah, this is like a scrunchy type deal, but like, why is it going through the hair? Like like here, I'm not drawing on top of it. Here, it looks like it's, I don't know. Am I crazy? What? Mm, I, I literally cannot tell what's going on here very well, honestly. 2 strands? That's what I thought. But like, also like this bit of yellow, is that part of the inside of the tentacles? I think it is. Like, what is this? Like, I'm genuinely so confused. I'm sorry if y'all think I'm dumb, but I literally, like, this is probably the weirdest hairstyle I've ever seen. Whatever. I will interpret this however the fuck I want. Y'all just have to deal with it. I don't know. Like a ponytail with two strands? Maybe, but maybe? I feel like that's not what's happening though. I think what's happening is fucking black magic. I think that's what's happening here. Like, girl, I have no idea. You know what? I'm gonna look up if anyone's made fan art of this. There's someone who's smarter than me. Okay. Okay, one person like interpreted it as like a ponytail like separated kind of. I'm like thinking out loud here. Uh this whole stream is just gonna be Riji tries to figure out how the fuck the kelp hairstyle works. That's like, I literally could only find one fan art of that hairstyle. Wow. Okay. Um, and it didn't really clarify anything. Uh, the more I look at it, the less sense it makes. It might be one of those multi-ponytail deals where you take one strand and add multiple bands to give it that partial braid look. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Twist braid, but with the kelp, it functions more like a regular. Oh, I think that's what's happening. Okay. So it's a braid, but one of the strands is the kelp. I think that's what's happening here. That is absolutely genius, but also really, really, yeah. Um, yeah, that's not easy to decipher at all. Um, okay, so like, and we did. Have I shown how to do braids before? Um, I don't think I have, but normally, like, yeah, braids are kind of like everyone has their own way of drawing braids, but normally this is kind of how that looks. Um, so in this in this context, one of these, so there's one, two, three, but one of these is fucking kelp. So that is what's going on here, I think. So I'm gonna like use this as like a guide for myself, like as to what's happening. Oh my god, you Splatoon artists, you have outdone yourselves, truly. You confuse even me. That's yeah, that's an accomplishment. Also, I don't think this is not structured quite right. Okay, I'm gonna pretend this is another piece of hair first. Kind of cool. We technically have an octoling braid now. So I'm like, oh, this is so weird. It's like one of the. This isn't like a normal way to draw braids, like at all. Hmm. I'm just gonna have to draw it as a normal braid first. This is also like. I'm sorry I'm not like checking the chat much. I am like locking the fuck in, trying to figure out how to draw this shit. Y'all really decided to throw this shit at me. Like, y'all really gave me the hardest hairstyle that literally very few artists have drawn yet. I mean, I'm really flattered, truly, but Jesus Christ. So wait. So like that's yeah, and um I still honestly can't tell like what is going on here. Like this I do not know what is happening here. I do not know, is this the inside of the hair? Is this the inside of the hair, or is it kelp? Like okay, I think it's supposed to be the inside of the hair, but like it's just I cannot tell what's happening. Bye, Medex. Thanks for coming. Riji, don't publicly execute me, but can you remind me the name of your inkling Oshi? Because I think you should make more merch plushie of them. I would love to. That's Rory, part of Trench. Yeah, I really wish I could just make plushies. That would be great. I hope I can make more merch of them soon.
Robotics FGC paid to Yap. Hi, thank you for
I have 4 pencils behind my ears. Okay. Oh! Thank you! Thank you so much, dude. I try my best. I try my best. This is like the hardest hairstyle I've ever drawn. Like, ever. Like, ever! Mm. And then it's like twisting too, so that makes it even harder. Like, then what is this? I might just end up not making sense. 'Cause okay, you know what? That looks good. That's a good silhouette. I don't care if it makes sense. I don't care anymore. I just want this to be over. Make it stop.
paid to yap.
Once I'm done sketching and rendering, then that'll, like, if I start rendering, that'll make me be way better. But yeah. Oh my god. I'm just so you'll know. I'm being dramatic, guys. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Um, really appreciate that. This is the most super chats I've gotten in a single stream so far, so that's really awesome. Really appreciate it. I mean, yeah, why not? Since I'm fucking suffering over here. I'm kidding. I'm being dramatic, but still, this is good. This is a challenge. Challenges are good. Hmm. Riji making dying noises because Splatoon hair is hard. It's not Splatoon hair in general. It's you have seen me draw lots of Splatoon hair in my videos, and right here, this is just another level. This is from like the depths of Splatoon hair hell that should never have seen the light of day. This was forbidden. But you know, it's fine because like y'all say, y'all tell me I'm the goat and all that shit. So you know, I I was made for this challenge. So there's like a why does the structure look different? I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah, that's better. I don't know how the back of the hair is working, so I'm just gonna do whatever. Okay. Okay, the worst of this is over, I think. This suction cup will help kind of explain how the dimensions of this work. Oh my god. It's basically braided before and then stuck the plant between the gaps of the braid, and the thing at the end of the inside of there is just burnt at the tip. Yeah, I mean, I figured from looking at this, I think I don't think it's actually like I don't think it's actually braid. Like I think the kelp is acting as one of the braids, personally, but who fucking knows? What brushes do you use? For like the rendering and stuff, I use Poofu's brushes. If you go to my website, FAQ. I have a link there. This is the one I'm using now is just the default Clip Studio brush, like pencil. Okay. Man, I haven't like even thought about the fact that I'm supposed to be teaching right now. I've just been trying to not go insane. Once I get this sketch done, then I'll actually start like being like, yeah, you're so this is what you're supposed to do and all that teacher related shit. So just give me a little bit more time and I will have this sketch done. Yes, you rage baited me. Congrats. Congrats. Don't you feel great about yourself? Don't you don't you deserve an award that you rage baited Riji? Wow. I bet you're going to be proud of that accomplishment for the rest of your life. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I still don't quite get how the I think this gets like I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on completely with this hair. Okay, this is good enough. I'm getting over it. uh, okay. Okay. All right. Let me just get the suction cups in order. Suction cups are like either super easy or really hard for me sometimes. I think they're easy for me to overthink. Okay. Awkward silence, bro. If you just here to I don't know. I'm getting like too tired to be rage baited anymore. I'm just over it. Okay. All right. The sketch is pretty much done. Let me just like go over it again. really, really quickly. And then I'll actually, yeah, I'll actually get my head back on straight because I think my brain was fried from how unexpectedly hard that was. But yeah, the color is very cute. I'm looking forward to rendering it. That will be very nice. Hmm. Mm, okay. Why did the suction cups always look too big? Is that just me? Riji, I dare you to draw on everything, render everything on one layer. I mean, I actually have done that before. But for the sake of teaching people, I won't be doing that. If I could do the 1 layer challenge, then that is a no challenge for Riji. And I have. Have you ever tried to draw splat maps? Like the maps, like the that you like play on? No. That's it. I'm not an architect. Reminds me of the architects in art school. They had like an extra year tacked on to their major, and they were notorious for like having no sleep and like literally wanting to die. And it was amusing, but I also feel bad for them. I don't know why architecture is so rigorous, apparently, but. Mm. Okay. I feel like things are proportionally off, but I literally could not give less of a shit right now. Uh, look at this kelp, isn't it cute? Cute little kelp girl. Cute. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. I think I am ready to render this. Probably. Something about this side looks weird to me. Something looks off. feel like this is too tilted. Yeah, that looks better, I think. Okay. I'm sorry for my silence. I'm like, I like yeah, that was more stressful than it should have been. Okay. Um, looks beautiful. Thank you. All right. Let me get rid of this. Mm, okay. Okay. Let's merge those layers and let's get to rendering. Woohoo! Okay, that's every time I color pick skin, it's like a little duller than it should be. Okay, I'm using like, for this specific one, since like I'm feeling a bit more like lazy, not even lazy, just like less coordinated, I guess, like less precise. I'm just gonna use like this brush to just kind of like just block it in like this, because more often what I do is I'll like make really specific lines and then like to fill them and whatever. But this I kind of want to be a little less exact. Okay, not okay. Okay, so there's the skin layer. After this, I really like this blue color. It was always my favorite color. Like, you get it in Salmon Run sometimes. I really like it. Actually, I should probably make this a little, yeah, transparent. It looks a little dark, honestly. I'm gonna... It's interesting how this hair seems to be like burned at the ends. I haven't really quite seen that before. I am still struggling with the whole streaming thing of like, okay, well, if there's nothing I'd like to talk about what I'm currently doing right now, what do I talk about? Do I like go comedian mode and be like, yeah, so the other day, like I got I don't know. That's my problem. I can be really funny, but it's usually whenever I'm like prepared. Um Whenever like I'm doing shit on the fly, it's not so easy all the time. We're drawing heads at different angles as sort of 3D space practice. No, we're just doing different hairstyles. I just have this template where I just am drawing different hairstyles on top of. Basically, I'm like giving y'all an idea of like how to render and interpret these different hairstyles and like how they're actually made. This one is interesting though because there has never been any official art of this specific hairstyle, and I can see why. Because I'm kidding, uh, but that would be so. It's really interesting to me to actually try to draw this in spot style and make for a great Twitter post. So yeah, so why not? Maybe my suffering will be worth it. But like in all seriousness, this is a very creative hairstyle, and I can see why a lot of people like it. I'm good at perspective. Thank you. I don't feel like that's being like demonstrated very much here, but I have learned to be decent at perspective. And you know who taught me that? You know who taught me that? Seita Inoue, bitch. Just looking at his shit for hours has taught me a lot about perspective. And it's really funny how like I learned all the basic principles of perspective. Like I learned them in high school in my high school art classes and also in some of my college classes. But like it kind of goes to show like it really is better to learn these things in a way that you particularly understand, because like I knew how I was supposed to do perspective like logically, but it just never really made sense to me, and I like kind of would just wing it instead of doing all those lines and grids and whatever. But then when I and this actually started with the White Day art that I made a video on, the one where they're about like look like they're about to kiss, you know that one? Because the perspective of that one was really good and I was trying to emulate it. And I ended up drawing lines and grid lines to figure it out, and lo and behold, it turned out what I had actually been doing was just doing the same thing I had learned in school. But this time I had kind of figured it out for myself from this perspective of, no pun intended, of like from like the perspective through of something I liked and something that I uh particularly wanted to emulate. So that made me understand it a lot better, and I have got been really decent with perspective ever since. So I don't know. I guess my point with that is like it helps to learn things in whatever way works for you. Like I would do perspective without any grid lines and just kind of like wing it a lot, and it wouldn't necessarily be accurate, no, but it was a lot more enjoyable for me, and it just made sense for me at the time until I could actually learn it in a way that I understood. So, okay, anyway, uh let's do the seaweed. Not seaweed, kelp. They're the same thing. Who fucking cares? I think it's just the kelp twist around the braid makes it really appealing to me. It is. It is very visually appealing. I'm self-taught. Just say how anatomy is hard for self-taught artists. Yeah, it is. Gotta remember to pace myself. Yeah, like improving at a craft is something that really I think half the battle is just being nice to yourself and like not expecting to be perfect right at the beginning. And now, as you might be like, "Oh, well, you're an experienced artist, like it's easy for you." And I'm like, "Actually, no. I am a amateur bassist. I recently picked up bass playing. Like I've been on and off working on learning it for like a year or so, and I still suck absolute ass. And it's really hard to get myself to keep practicing knowing that I won't be good anytime soon. So I absolutely do know that kind of pain and how annoying it is, but I did end up learning like a couple songs, and like when I finally got like my first slap right, it was like, it's a really nice feeling, and it will happen if you just persevere, believe in yourself, and all that. Also, what is going on here? I can't even remember what is happening here. You know what? Whatever. It looks like the kelp is here, so I'm gonna put it here. Mm. I'm actually drawing while watching this. Hell yeah, cool. We're drawing buddies. Why did this? Yeah, y'all like this stupid sticker, by the way? The reason it's here is because I was trying to know how to trying to reference how to draw like this heart thing because it's hard for me to draw without any reference. But yeah, where is? Oh, my reference picture is here. Fucking dumbass. Okay. Okay. Is this? Yeah. Oh my god, your tab just crashed. Fuck you, YouTube. I believe my stream is still running. Why does it say starting soon? That is not what I'm doing. Or is the preview just being really weird? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the preview being really weird. Okay, so if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, sometimes YouTube will like the tab will like say, "Oh, there's an error or something," but I'll still be streaming. It looks like to me, it looks like my stream like crashed or something, but whatever. It's really confusing, and YouTube sucks. So, you know. Wait, why is that part not filled? Fuck. Why is this here? Go away. Okay. I always figure the best response to "it's easy for you" is it's hard to get to the point that it's easy. Yeah, that's a better way of saying that. Yeah. And I mean, I am also just one of those people who started drawing since they were literally able to hold a pencil. Um Not everyone who had like was able to be in an environment where they could do that. Or just knew that they wanted to draw so early. So you know, I guess I don't know. I wouldn't say privilege is the right word. I'm just fortunate in that regard. Earth globe vibes. Yeah, kind of. Okay, what else am I doing? Let me. Okay, let me do the eyes really quick, just showing where they are. They're not relevant right now, but okay. Let's not be perfectionistic with the eyes that don't even matter. You inspire me so much, Riji. I hope you know that. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm really happy to hear that. It's really fun to teach. Like I've always wanted to I always thought that if I couldn't pursue my career as an artist or anything, oh well, I could at least teach art. Like that would be fun. Like I genuinely wouldn't mind probably being a college teacher or something. But this is fun. um this is more fun. I don't have to really commit and I can kind of do whatever the fuck I want. But it's really nice to give people knowledge that they wouldn't otherwise have, and there's so much. I feel like there's such an imbalance, I have all this information and all of this ability in my head that I'm I mean I want to give it like share what I can with other people, because I have a lot of skill that was able to get me to where I am now, and if I can share it, I mean, fuck yeah, sure. Okay, I'll do the eyebrows too. The cute little drop eyebrows. I wonder, the the Splatoon, sad looking eyebrows are so cute. Like, I wonder how they even came up with that. Like, it's not really something that really would just come to anyone's mind, you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think. I feel like this could look a little fuller, maybe. Okay. All right, we got that blocked out. Let's start with the actual rendering, which is the fun part. Let me add some shading here just because it'll make the whole thing tie together more nicely. And all right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna grab some of this interesting red color. It kind of looks like an unripe fruit. It's giving like unripe fruit or fruit that's I don't know. It looks so natural. I like it. I'm gonna be I don't know. I'm gonna see how messy I want to be with this. Because like I said in my last stream, you can either be more exact or follow the curvature and things like that, or you can literally just do that. The Splatoon artists really they're not consistent with that. This part is pretty hidden. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Adnarson03 paid to Yap. Sorry for tormenting you with this hairstyle, lol. Joking aside, I've learned a lot from your videos and demonstrations, and I hope to support you more in the future.
Or did it already and I just didn't see it? I keep looking at my YouTube stream and not my OBS stream, which the latency is bad. So, I don't know if it's fired yet. Oh, I think it already did, and I just didn't notice. Okay. But I can't hear my alerts, so let me read it. Sorry for tormenting you with this hairstyle. Joking aside, I've learned a lot from your videos and demonstrations, and I hope to support you more in the future. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I'm really happy you're learning. And I forgive you. It's okay. It's a little torture can still have us learn something. Okay, that reminds me. Have y'all seen the movie V for Vendetta? That's what that reminds me of. There's if you haven't, there's this point where this person so the main character wants to be stronger mentally or something, and so the other main character tortures her, and she doesn't know it's him, but she he kidnaps her, but she doesn't know it's him, and so he tortures her and puts her in jail and shit, and then finally she finds out who he is, and she's like, why the fuck did you do that? And he's like, well, you wanted to be stronger or something. And I'm like, if they try to play it off as a good thing, but I'm just like, bro, no that's not how that works. Let's not do that. That got kind of morbid really fast. I'm sorry. That's just what that reminded me of. And that's like made me like thinking about that movie made me like upset like ever since. Like it's made me mad ever since. It is a good movie though. Okay, how do I want to approach this? This actually doesn't look bad. Yeah, like the messier the better, right? Because this is Raiders we're talking about. Actually, wait, maybe like. Oh, Twa, feel better, girl. And thank you for coming. Okay, let's. There, we make it look burnt or whatever. Well, no, the other one doesn't quite look like that so much either, but. Whenever I want to like kind of add a color, but I don't want it to be, I want it to be really subtle. Like this is a good opportunity to use like textures like this, because like it just kind of like you're just barely implying that it's there without committing. So yeah, I like to use it for that kind of thing. Okay, that's a little too much for my taste though. And then there's like this lighter orange. It's giving like the unripe tomato type vibe or something. What if like I added some nah, that looks too much. Okay. Yeah, like just kind of like fades to a yeah. Okay, that's looking pretty good. There's the hair also just in general kind of like gets more faded. So I can do a layer underneath this one. Or that's way too big. And make it. Wait, why is this? Is this the right brush that I'm using? I don't. Oh, it's just the wrong size. Okay, but yeah, see, I can make it a little darker into here, and that gives more of that ragged look a little bit more. I'm gonna blend some of this because it's like getting a little too busy here. Just want it to be subtly getting a little more dark. I think I'll blend this one a little bit too. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't realize I put some blue here apparently. Okay. And I'll erase this so you can like more easily tell like where everything is. Yeah, without the outline. You can it's important to like make sure you're not looking at the outline the entire time, because then because you're not going to see it in the end product, obviously. Okay. That's pretty alright. Okay, this is looking pretty alright. I'm gonna add a little bit of more texture and stuff because again, this is Raiders. So like I feel like there's a bit more leeway for just kind of going crazy with textures and shit. So I'm just gonna kind of mess around with that a little bit. Yeah, like this can be like some refracted light here. That might be cool. Or maybe even like if there's green refracted light, that might be cool. Why is it not appearing? Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of cool, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm liking where this is going. Okay. And then let me just, I need to fix this whole area. If I did like parts of the hair on the separate layer, I wouldn't be having this problem, but I don't really care. I don't like making a bunch of layers if I don't have to, so. That is the wrong thing. Okay, and gonna like use the line tool to like make it clear where this begins and ends. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty dope. Okay, all right. I am going to take a very quick break just because I'm like I think the stress of like trying to draw this properly kind of messed with my head a little bit and I'm like starting to like get winded because of that, so I just need like I'm just going to take like 5 minutes and drink some water. Okay? Okay. I'll be back in it and just a oh my god, in just a sec. Oh my god. Okay, I have returned. All right. I feel a little better. I am excited to render the rest of this hair. Um, uh, so yeah. Um, I'm like I love refracted light, dude. Like this. Hold on. Like oh my god, it's clipped. Oh my god, like this and like this. Like that's refracted light. That's what I'm doing here. It's not just random. It like I mean it is placed there to look nice, but it's like intentional, and I really love doing that. Like obviously you're not seeing that physically here, but it's like spot style is it's like about amplifying what you see subconsciously almost. Somebody in the last stream said like spot style's good at um like portraying things like emotionally, if that makes sense. I can't remember exactly how they worded it, but it was such a good point. um Anyway, I'm going off. I'm gonna actually get back to drawing now. The kelp hasn't defeated you? Nah. The rest of this will be a breeze. Okay, let's and how long has it been? How long has the stream been going? An hour and a half. All right. Yeah, since wasn't expecting this hairstyle to be so hard to draw, so I was hoping to do like 3 hairstyles, but I'm probably just gonna end up doing 2. Once so let's try to finish this one soon, at least. Okay, where did I put? Yeah, okay. Okay, the inside of the hair, again, like there's a lot that happens on the inside of the hair as well. Like, um, it still deserves a lot of attention. This is kind of bothering me. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure that doesn't need to be clipped. And okay. So first of all, this gray is like just a base. There's like a lot going on here. I'm gonna make this a bit darker. There is like so much fun to be had in just messing around in this rendering stage. That looks a little strange. Nah, okay, I'm overthinking this again. Why am I so hyper focusing on this tiny part? I can't stop myself. No. Hmm. I also have OCD, by the way. Just, yeah. So don't judge me too hard. Okay. That looks good enough to me. Yeah. Okay. We can work on that a bit more later. This kind of gets yellow here, just like part of like the burning thing that I haven't really seen before. So that's interesting. No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look great either, but whatever. I think I can There are a lot of cool highlights here. I don't have to translate, like, because the sweat style also simplifies a lot of what's going on. But I do still like adding that definition. It is kind of fun. Hmm. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then yeah, there's more. Oh yeah, is this these? I should add these to the same layer. These are like really burned. I'm gonna like exaggerate that a little bit because I think that'll be fun. Also, like it's fun to exaggerate things because like again, like this is cartoon art essentially. Like you can have a little fun. Ugh, I dropped my pen. This looks so promo. I love the shapes. Thank you. Oh yeah, hi Duck. I didn't even realize that was you. Hello. I think it's cool to be drawing this because there hasn't been any official art of this hairstyle yet. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna try to shade these. They aren't shaped right. They're I don't like the way they're shaped. They're like not perfectly circular. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to like render where the suction cups are. I didn't really do that before. This part is actually kind of hard. I might actually look at some reference for this. Cause I don't know why, but like denoting where the suction cups are has always been kind of hard for me. Do I not have very many examples right now? I don't think so. This is all inklings. Let me grab one. Spoon art reference. Yeah, there's just like a small shadow here, so that's pretty simplistic. There isn't like much here. It's easier whenever they're like poking out of the head. Like you can visually see them poking out of the head. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can try doing a highlight like it does here. kind of funny how this art has just ended up being way more of a challenge, like, for me, than, like, for any of you guys. Oh, that looks so bad. Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay, well, light source would be above, so that makes sense if I put this here. Octoprism drumster. Yeah, I'm trying to beat them. I'm trying to beat them. What if I like did like the dark highlight method? Something like that. Something about it just doesn't look right. God damn it. Not me here struggling to draw suction cups. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that actually looks pretty good. That actually looks good. Okay. What if I did a multiply layer? That would... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that creates some good shading in general. Okay, that might be a little dark though. I'm sorry for this slog. This is like... I'm just like, I'm getting a little more too focused on just making this look right. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty 3D actually. I like that. Where did you get Poofoo's brushes that are compatible with Clip? I can't remember where I got them, but I have a link to them on my card website under the FAQ section. I link to them. I have the Clip Studio, Procreate, and Photoshop versions. I love how you have to imply stuff with splash style. Yeah, yeah. It looks good, thank you. Yeah, implying is a really good way of describing it. Like, you aren't really drawing like specific things in a concrete way. You're kind of just implying that things exist. That's kind of what I'm doing here with the suction cups. I'm like trying to just draw enough to where it looks like shit's there, but yeah. I feel still struggling a little bit though. Is it this highlight that's being... That makes it look weird, maybe? Blah. I don't like it. I'm just... Okay. Oh, that is way too light. I think I might just let highlights do the rest. I'm getting so tired. I don't, like, I've been trying to get these to look right forever, and I do not have this kind of time. Where? Ah, okay. It doesn't look like a suction cup. It looks like a weird protrusion, bruh. Wait, this isn't even on the multiplayer. Oh my god. It looks so good. I feel like I mistake it for official art. Thank you. I really want this suction cup bullshit to be over. Mm, mm. Okay. Okay, that looks decent, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're leaving it there. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's do the let's I'm gonna try to speed run the rest of this because like I am getting way too perfectionistic with this, and like, oh my god, and it's like making the stream boring. So let's seaweed. Not seaweed, kelp, whatever the fuck. I'm just doing the general shading. Like Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Cool. That looks great. Now let me make this a little sharper. And add some more definition. Drawing kelp is so fun, guys. It's so fun. Okay, I said that sounded really sarcastic. No, this is fun. Okay, wait, I don't like the look of that. Something about that looks strange. Oh my god, can I color pick the thing I want, please? Okay. Nice. That looks pretty cool. No, wrong color. Okay, that's getting a little over detailed, I think. But... yeah, actually, you know what? I think we're overthinking this. Cool. What would be a nickname for the members of the Riji community? I mean, I don't know. Like, my fans were considered like the trench fans, like the trenchers or whatever. But now that I'm kind of separated from trench these days, like the trench collective is like a different thing. I made it, but it's not like my own thing anymore. So as for like Riji fans, I don't know. It's y'all come up with something. It's kind of weird for me to think about. Okay. Okay, let's add some highlights. I think that will just tie everything together. I'm really tempted to try doing a reflection too, but that's probably gonna take too much time. Okay. I'm gonna add like a little bit of definition with like a soft light layer just to like give more an idea of what's happening here. Okay, that looks pretty awesome, I think. Hi, Sophie. Is it just me or is Riji's little goober not moving their mouth when Riji talks? That is a good question. It is now. I don't know if it wasn't before. Sometimes, I don't know, shit fucks up. Okay. Cool. I think this is pretty much done. Yeah. I think this is pretty much done. There's more I could add, but or actually I can add this the suction cup thing. Yeah, good enough. All right. So there is your kelp hairstyle. I hope y'all enjoy it. Yeah. That was hard. But I hope y'all learned something for watching it now. How much time do I have? I have about an hour. So let's do an inkling hairstyle, and I want to try and do reflections on this one. This art is a really good example of reflections like that. What inkling hairstyle should I do? Fight in the comments. And it has to be a hairstyle that like would make sense for having reflections on, but I'll let you know if it is or it isn't. The reflections are like really hard to do, and somebody gave me like some I got a commenter saying like giving me some tips on how to do it, so I want to try the bald one. What do you mean the bald one? Maybe the classic? Okay, those are very not specific. The long-haired one with long bangs. Bedhead. The long-haired one with long bangs. Like this one? Or fuck. Is this one what you're talking about? The one with the terrible hairline and mullet. Y'all are being so vague. Y'all are being so vague. Like they have names, you know. Like these hairstyles have names. The original sweat one girl hairstyle. Well, that's kind of similar to Callie's already, so I'd rather do one that's different. The purple haired one? Yeah, that might be fine. Are there any? Yes, they have names. Are let me look up inkling hairstyles just for myself because I honestly forget them. The Agent 4 hair. Okay. We're stuck on like the one with the pigtails. Oh, that might be cute. Going with pigtails. Soaked hairstyle. The bun one. Or the locks. There's a inkling locks hairstyle. I don't remember there being one. The soaked hairstyle. What does that mean? What is the soaked hairstyle? There are like way too many like different. Y'all are describing way too many different things, and I don't know what any of them mean. So far, the only ones I'm getting like I'm clear on are like Agent 4, the like the bedhead, pigtails. There's still too many options. I think I'm gonna have to choose for you. What does the pigtails look like again? Oh, it's cute. That would be good for practicing a reflection to be real. Okay, locks would be cool too, but I don't think there are any inkling hairstyles that are based off of locks. Like I know there's like a cornrows one, but I don't think that's like the closest thing I can think of. Anyway though, I'm gonna do the pigtails. So let me grab some reference. Are there any from Splatoon 3? That would help. Okay, that works well enough. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one around. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to expand the canvas again. So I can actually have room. Okay. Bye, Swiffin. Thanks for coming. All right. Let's see. How much time do I have? Okay, I have an hour. Let's see if I can do this in an hour. You ready? Let's try to do that. Or if my program would stop being weird, that would help. Okay. Okay, let's sketch this out. Their foreheads are so small, which is really funny because of the forehead jokes, but like in general, Inklings have like really, really small foreheads. Like this is like literally where the hairline is. Okay. So it's also really lucky these are like the same pose that I'm drawing them in. It makes my life easier. Drawing these is a little challenging, but nowhere near the kelp. Okay, it is kind of hard to tell what's going on here, though. At least I know what's supposed to be going on. I think I'm gonna copy from the... Well, actually, to be fair, I don't have to copy what I see. I just know in general, like, what it's supposed to look like. I might actually do these on different layers because just so I know what each strand is doing at a given time, because this gets messy pretty quickly. Ah. How many of these are there? Are there only 1, 2, 3? I feel like there's, 3 would make sense because they're supposed to have like 3 tentacles. What you drawing? Hi Polaris. I'm drawing pigtails. It's kind of difficult. I'm gonna make these bigger just because it's more fun that way. Okay, well maybe not that much bigger. Just a tad. Okay. I feel like these could look better, but I don't know. I'm not super happy with them. I feel like they don't quite go in a... I don't know. They just don't look right to me. Let me try again. Okay. I'm trying to think of these as like a spring a little bit. That would help. Okay. It doesn't look super accurate, but it looks good, so... Why is this hard? Jesus, why did I choose to do the hardest hairstyles during this stream? Jesus Christ. Like, I can't even, like, if I could see each individual strand more, like, oh. Kasane tetos. Yes. Like, I cannot tell what these are doing, like, at all. Okay, there we go. That actually looks good. That actually makes sense. Okay, that looks pretty okay. I'm sorry to like not care. Okay. That's actually pretty alright. Alright, okay. Okay. Well, that definitely didn't take as long as first one. Okay. Alright, now we can start blocking shit. To be fair, I don't think we have any artwork of this hairstyle. Do we not? I'm actually... Yeah, now that I think of it, I don't know if we have any splat style art of this one either. I mean, I know we do somewhere, but if it is, it's pretty, I don't know. It would probably be very hard to find. So, no wonder I'm struggling so much. I'm like, I'm just getting ahead of Nintendo's curve, really. That's all it is. Okay, let's Let's do... Why is everyone here white? Let's do a, like, someone with a darker skin tone. Can you draw fish? I wish I had more time, honestly. Like, I would start one of the fish hairstyles, because, like, I do want to do a couple that aren't just Inklings and Octolings, but yeah, the stream has been going for a while as it is. I don't know if I can finish. This will probably take me too long to finish. We're going to start a third one. So, okay. And what color should this be? I mean, I know pink is pretty obvious, but what about, you know what? I think just to make things easier, I'm going to do this yellow. This, like, yellowish color. It looks pretty striking with the skin tone, too, actually. Well, neons in general tend to look really good with dark skin tones. Whoops. Okay. Pigtail time. And I'm gonna do these on separate layers for sure. Okay, these I won't do separately though, because, you know, relatively simple here. And okay. And eyes. Just so the end product looks kind of cohesive. Okay, cool. This hairstyle is pretty relatively simple, so that didn't take too long. Actually, I didn't draw like a tentacle on this side, so I'll do that. Okay. Actually, wait, I think it would be like kind of bouncing. Okay, whatever. Wait, no, not whatever. I'm Okay, does that just look worse? I think I just made it look worse. That looks better. Let's just do that. Okay. Okay, let's start here. Let's do the inside. Yes, I am stealing Inoue's color palette because it is for learning purposes, and there's nothing wrong with color picking. Wait, that was supposed to... Why did... I was supposed to make that a separate layer. What? Sorry if you already said this, but do you have any tips for starting off a YouTube channel? No. I haven't talked about this before, is what I mean. I mean, the thing is, like, YouTube is not, like, my only thing. I didn't really start making videos on YouTube because I wanted to be a YouTuber. I just kind of started making stuff to supplement the stuff I was already posting to places like Instagram and Twitter. So I don't think I'm the best person to come to with that question because YouTube was not my priority and still isn't completely. And the only reason I got any traction was because of my other socials. Well, not the only reason, but a lot of the reason was getting traction on my other socials. I will say the Trenchcast helped me a lot because it was like a weekly thing that was also innovative. So I think that brought quite a few people in. So, like, I don't know, a serialized thing that's consistent tends to get in viewership. But I don't really got any great tips, unfortunately, for YouTube specifically. For getting started, at least, But I am good with like posting when it comes to like getting popular online. When it comes to art in general, though, that is something I am very educated in. I feel like, what if it... What if I put the inside on, like, the other side? No, that doesn't look as good, I don't think. Okay. We do have the artwork of this hairstyle. It is like 2 separate pages. One has green black ink with a brush, and the other is squid mist. Also, summer 2020 artwork too. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember now. I know what you're talking about. I might have it in my folder. Splatoon summer art. Yeah, here it is. Right here. We got some art of it. From what I see here, there seems to be more than 3 tentacles in each one, but whatever. Do we care at this point? No, not really. It does look more dynamic though. I was kind of referring more to the 3D models here. And I do kind of wish that I had been sketching more with less with less regard for the 3D models, because like when it comes to splat style, you can really exaggerate what's going on. So I think I might actually change that a little bit. I'm gonna make these bigger. Yeah, I think that helped on its own. Okay. I think it's because all the tentacles are grouped into one single ponytail. What? I feel like they would only draw like the canon hairstyle though. I don't know. It low-key looks like concept art. Thanks. Their concept art is great. Okay. I'm gonna hide this sketch now. It's being annoying. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I need to sharpen. I should sharpen some of the edges though. I think. Where? Okay. All right. Let's yeah, let's render shit. Let me do some quick shading here. And let's start with the hair. All right. Wow, I'm getting distracted. This looks so cool. I think I'm gonna try doing something like that, but with the opposite colors. That would actually be cool. You know what? Let's do that. Okay. Oh, there's another piece that has it. It's a purple inkling holding a slosher. Okay. With hat, it turns into ponytail instead of pigtails. Oh, you are true. You are true. That's true. I see what you mean now. The colors going on here are very interesting. One interesting thing about this fluorescent type yellow is that the shading is done in like a more of a green hue. Fun thing I've discovered through studying sweatstyle art. And in general, like it makes for a good shading color. I'm just kind of getting a feel for this. That actually doesn't look bad. I'm just messing around here. So somebody commented earlier on my last stream VOD that to do the reflections, I could try drawing a scene separately and then warping it on top of the head. So here's what I mean. So what's being reflected, like in this example, is a bunch of buildings and power lines. So what I can do here is kind of draw the silhouettes of all those things. And you could probably see what I'm getting at here. I'm just gonna try warping it onto the head. Now, I don't know if this is something I would want to do personally. I prefer to draw things straight on, but I figured this might be helpful for some of you. So I'm gonna try doing it. Okay. Just hoping there's enough surface area here. Okay. All right, so then I can take this. I'm gonna save a copy. And I forget what instructions the person gave specifically, but I can already think of like a lot of blending modes you can use for this. But I'm gonna clip this, and then, actually wait, let me not clip it yet so I can see what's going on. So, see, there are a lot of blending modes that work well for this. I'm gonna use soft light for now. Or actually, no, I can't see very well. Okay, so, and clip it, and then do a, wait, why can't I do a mesh transformation? Yeah, I can, okay. So, in Clip Studio, you can do something like this. This is very interesting. Seems to be working pretty well. I did not mean to rotate, but okay. feels like I'm doing a 3D mesh. If I warp it a little more. This takes a bit of trial and error, I can see. Yeah, thing is though, it does also like kind of go around the head, if that makes like it doesn't come. I don't know how to explain this. There's like it's kind of circular, like so there's also would be like reflection coming this way as well. I'm just kind of messing around. I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of like seeing what works. Okay, I think. Yeah, actually it does need to be way more worked than this. My stream did the tab not working thing, but I think I should still be live. Okay. So yeah, I think so. This is the method that one person suggested, which I can see why this would work. For a lot of people, I'm not sure if I vibe with it specifically. Here, I'm just like making this a little more rounded. And like what I was trying to explain before is that like it goes in a circle. Like there's supposed to be more going around that way, if that makes sense. As you can see, this does not look bad at all. This actually looks pretty fucking cool. But I think I would probably do it by hand, but yeah, that's a way you can do it. Now let me just make it a little I think I'm not gonna make it a blending mode layer. I think I'm just gonna copy this or take this specific hue. Yeah. And I'm actually going to make it so I don't have to clip this layer, and then I can fuck around with it a bit more. Okay, and so now there's like a little bit of a gradient here. See, there we go. Now that's looking pretty nice. Okay, that's a little too much. But, where's that transform option? It's I know you can't see all of my screen, but if you go to edit and then transform, you'll see under that submenu a mesh transformation. Hi, I discovered you today. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming. Um, almost like doing 5-point perspective. A little bit, yeah. It's a little bit like it's like a fisheye type thing going on. But obviously you don't have to make it completely exact. So yeah, I'm like, if I would honestly do this by hand. But this method makes a very good start if you want to try doing this yourself. It's just by hand you can like make more adjustments to fit the perspective. Make this part more purple. Actually, wait, what if let's just erase that. Wait. Okay. And this will something about it feels still a little prominent. I think I want to change this a little bit. The hue. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. A lot of these subtle gradients are what really help this look convincing. Like I'm adding like a little bit of a gradient here. It's darker. That looks pretty great. Not to my standard, but you know, I'll stop being perfectionistic. I know y'all love it. So let's finish up the rest of the hair and then we'll call it a day. Now it's nice how I can just color pick all the shading from all the highlights now. Oh my god, why do I keep doing shit in the wrong layer? Okay, let's add that purple. Wait, why did that change color? Why is this pink now? Why is this pink now? What happened? What? That makes no sense. Okay, whatever. Anyway. But yeah, I'm changing these to multiply. So that... Wait, what? Okay. I'll make them lighter later, but... Okay. Cool. All right. That looks pretty dope. When does the reflective lighting usually appear, especially for cityscape designs in this case? Well, one thing I've mentioned before is the idea of an implied background. So like in this, for example, the background is white, but the artist decided that the implied background was like a city or something with all of these blah 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 blah. What are they called? Telephone poles. Just probably just because it looks good, to be honest. And so they just chose that as it as a way to cohesively make things and add cool reflections, if that makes sense. It's the same with the anniversary artwork. Here, there aren't any reflections in this one, but this art did have a lot of reflections, and again, the artwork is on a white background, but they also have reflections, so it can be reflecting whatever. It's for these white background things, it's not really as important what you're reflecting. It's just kind of like it's a brightly lit area, and that's what makes reflections make sense. If the implied background has a bright light in it. I hope that made sense. I'm starting to get incoherent because I'm too tired. I want to talk about this. Riji, I made a song for Pelagic Parade recently. Are you proud of me? I forget. Pelagic Parade. Are you French fry? Is it? I know that sounds really stupid, but French fry made Pelagic Parade, so you're French fry, I assume. If so, I did not know that. That's fucking awesome. I want to hear it. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, it's on YouTube? Okay, I'll check it out later. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? I completely forgot what I was doing. Rendering, oh yeah, rendering the pigtails. It's kind of annoying that these are all in one separate layer, but there wasn't really much helping it. No, I asked French fries permission. I wish I was French fry. Okay. Oh, I see. So you're like a fan of theirs that you made a song. Gotcha. Well, yeah, I'll check it out. looks nice. Man, I'm getting hungry. I can't wait to have another bagel after this, because I live on bagels. I really like the bagels with like the cheese like on them, like I think it's Parmesan or something. I normally hate Parmesan, but I think that's what it is. Okay. Something about that doesn't feel right. VG, you created such an amazing community for artists and others to come together. That's so sweet. Thank you. Asagio. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's the most common? I don't know. Maybe it is. Okay. This is looking pretty damn nice. Oh, why is this on the same layer? That's weird. Okay, whatever. I'll just wing this. Cool. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to the insides of the hair in general, because that would look nice. I'm gonna have to. Why are they all in separate layers? That makes my life hard. what is going on there? What is that? Okay, I don't know what is going on here. Okay. I'm sorry for being so quiet. I'm so real, I'm just getting tired. Asia Go. I have a feeling that might just be you, Pookie. I mean, I don't mean that in a mean way. I just never would have thought of that. Okay. Okay. I think that might be about it. For the previous one, are you going more towards the art style or the in-game renders? First of all, why is the outline still there? Can that go away, please? I'm sorry, this is really bothering me. Oh, okay. I don't know why it ended up over there. Okay, sorry, that was really bothering me. I mean, there has never been any splat style art of it yet. So I was referring to the 3D render, but I was also still trying to make it like splat style-y, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you. Have a good day, Danny. The reflections are very impressive. I haven't tried into something like that before, but with the intense environmental reflection would inspire to now. Yeah. It's pretty fun when you actually manage to get it to work. There's something I wanted to add here, but I completely forgot what it was. Oh, I do need to add highlights. So I'll do that. And then I'll be about done. I did just realize I forgot to do like the ring pattern on here. So I may or may not do that. I don't know. I'm starting to feel lazy. I don't know if I feel like doing it, but I do plan on posting this online. So I'm like, well, maybe I should add them just so people don't get mad at me about it. But, yeah, we'll see. Oh, that looks better. That looks better. There's actually like a little bit more highlight on the reflection too. So and that looks kind of weird. This looks fine. Okay, I think that looks pretty great. Major props for pulling it off so well. Thank you. I mean, this is only the first time I've really done this, but do you have a recommendation on how many highlights one should have per hairstyle? Okay, so I don't think that should be dependent on the hairstyle. It's dependent on, like, where the character is and what style you're going for. Like, you can add a bunch of highlights or you can literally add none. Like, both can look good if you play your cards right. I would say just try not to overdo it. That's, I think, key. Yeah. Don't overdo it and mess around until it looks good. It really depends on the art piece. Honestly, it's different every single time. Last stream, you forgot the fingertip on Fry. Girl, I fixed it. I fixed it in the final one that I posted online. What do you want from me? Okay. What time is it? It is exactly 5 p.m. Okay. I'm gonna quickly add the rings since I have time. And then I'll be done. So let's go back to this guy. And add some rings. this is hard because like it's all scrunched up and like the. These don't look right to me. Okay. I don't have the reference in front of me, but I'm just challenging myself to not use it. I don't know, because I'm too lazy to go and find it again. Okay, maybe on second thought, I might grab the reference because, like, yeah, I don't know. This is kind of difficult. Okay, I should be adding some more glue here. I see. I know this is not what you're doing at all, but I love noses on smut style pieces. Do you have any quick tips on how to do those? I love the one on Rory for the Love It Here cover. Let me check. What did that look like? Visual arts. All I did for that one was just draw like a block of color that symbolized the bottom of the nose. Like that's literally it. You can make it look that simple, or you can add like a highlight. I like adding like highlights for noses. Like do they have any here? No, here they're like pretty simple, but like yeah, that's pretty simple. Like you know, see like this, like a little dot of like an ad layer or something. I really like doing that for noses. Also, why are these dots giving me trouble? Okay, that's not how it looks in the promo picture, but it kind of looks good, so. Okay, that's not great, but like, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna add a few dots to this one too. I'm gonna make the dots on this one like cool and colorful. That might be fun. What? Hmm. It's sometimes with doing these, you can't be completely random with the colors because, like, it doesn't look good in that particular context or whatever. So you have to be a little more perfectionistic, which is irritating. But there you go. That looks pretty good. Okay, this is annoying to me. If I did that, like, yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, I think we are done for today. I'm sorry, my commentary was a bit lackluster today. It, I had to really lock in for these hairstyles more than I was expecting. Like, neither of these are hairstyles I have ever drawn before, and like one of them has not even been drawn in spot style before, like ever. So, but yeah, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I mean, not that they're necessarily here right now, but thank you for all the super chats. I haven't gotten this many so far, so in one stream. So really appreciate that. I hope y'all learned something. I might do next week. I might keep doing hairstyles, but I'm gonna probably make a community post asking like, hey, is there like other stuff you want me to do during the streams? So yeah. I will until then, I will see y'all. I'm working on the next video, I'm working on the idol video, by the way. I'm like kind of in the recording stage of it. So, that'll be happening too. Props to you for working on these complex hairstyles. Thank you, man. They were hard, dude. All right. Yeah, peace out.